I start with a song. Always traditional.
Snow is falling
All around us.
Children singing, having fun.
Having fun. It's the season. Love and understanding.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Unexplainers Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Roadshow.
Let's start the song again from the start then.
There we go.
Snow is falling.
I've said sun is falling. Snow is falling. 1, 2, 3.
Guys,
Yeah.
you can't do that song because someone owns the copyright to it. Do you want to do a different one, or
Make one up.
just make one up? Yeah.
Just change the melody or change the words. Just change the words. Just change the words. Down comes snow,
Dunk is falling.
and it's near me.
And the Christmas is coming.
And young
with
people
and Father Christmas and presents.
is enjoying.
It's cold outside, it's snowing and cold.
And everybody
Come on, everyone.
comes together.
Everyone stop killing each other and
'Cause
just
it's
love each
Christmas
other.
time
Because little
again.
baby Jesus came so we wouldn't kill everyone in the world. That's what that little boy said.
Welcome, one
Hey,
and all.
I'm got the chorus.
Go on, do the chorus.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Welcome, one and all.
I thank you.
Christmas.
I'll do that. It's funny.
Do that.
Christmas. I thank you.
Christmas special. That's right, live. This is how the internet. That's what he used to do.
Isn't he?
It was
Christmas time.
it was funny. It was funny then, and it's funny now. And it's also mysterious and intriguing then, and it's mysterious and intriguing now. We are live.
Do you know why? Because this is the
Unexplainers Christmas Roadshow special.
What
is it? Noel's house party.
Noel's house party. But we can't call it Noel's.
Leon.
Leon's.
Noel.
Noel.
Okay.
Perfect. This is the
Unexplainers
Roadshow Christmas Noel's house party special. I thank you.
It's funny then, it's funny now. Now. Okay.
Anyway.
Here we
there we
go.
go.
Let's paint a picture for the listeners because there's a lot of listeners outside of the UK. Christmas is a festival that happens once a year. What we do in this country is round about this time of year, we get lots of money and we go to big high street retailers and we give that money for tat, useless rubbish.
If you haven't got the money, don't relax. I mean, just relax. It's the 21st century. There are payday loan companies.
Yes.
There are credit cards.
Yes.
You know, if you haven't got the cash, do not let that stop you having a great, great Christmas.
Yes.
Because just remember, if you're with your family and your friends and your loved ones, yes, it's nice to be in their company. Yes, it's nice to feel the embrace and the warmth of being around the people that you care about.
Yeah.
But remember, everybody, and I'll do this seriously, it's all about the presents. All about the presents.
It's
And
all about what you get.
No one likes a skinflint.
No.
No one likes a skinflint. And there's no excuse in this day and age.
No.
Absolutely no excuse. You can borrow easily. There's things where you can use other people that you know to guarantee the loan for you.
I know a guy who runs a pub and he's minted and he will get you as much money as you want, but it has to be back with him by the 1st of January.
And that's the deal. And that is, you know,
Christmas.
We've all got overdrafts these days. We've got easy finance. We've got credit cards.
You could
do
even
not skimp on Christmas.
If you rent a house.
Do not skimp on. If Jesus was here now, he'd say to you, do not
skimp
on
Christmas.
Thank you.
Boy, oh boy, have we got a massive show for you this Christmas.
Massive, doesn't
Outside
even begin to cover it.
The snow is falling.
You can see for yourself. They can see for themselves, John.
So we've done the Unexplainers Roadshow
Christmas Noel's house party special.
And for people outside of the UK, there was a very popular show for many years on television called Noel's House Party.
Which we're not copying.
That was run by a man called Noel Edmonds.
Who I've met, and to be fair, was very nice.
He's a very good man. He's a very strong man, and he does a series of novelty programs
great for
on
his
television.
age.
Yeah, and he's made a lot of
You
money.
had very pointy cowboy boots on, I remember.
Yeah.
Very pointy.
And Mike is going to take on the guise of Noel, because
I am
it's
Noel.
Christmas. And I'm going to be all of
I'm Noel Redmond.
Now, in the format of the original show, what Noel would do in his house
Sesame
party...
Seeds here, by the way.
That's okay, that's healthy. It's a healthy snack. What Noel would do is he'd open the doors to his house to various guests.
And by God, it was funny.
And the guests would be entertainers, they would be singers, dancers, people from popular culture that would come into the house, be welcome, tell an anecdote.
They wouldn't be at the top of their game usually. They'd be on the way down.
Yeah, it was usually sort of, you know,
peaked.
People who'd done everything and just wanted a bit of money for Christmas. But instead of that...
You know why?
Why?
Because you don't
skimp
on
Christmas. It's about getting, guys.
It's all about the getting.
What we're going to do to amp it up, imagine here we are in our Gothic castle now, and it's Christmas outside. We've painted the picture, but instead of me being guests who were celebrities 15 years ago who were on their way down, I'm going to be stories of intrigue and mystery, and I will play the role of the guest in the format of a story of mystery or intrigue.
God, this is going to be fantastic.
And this is going to be great. So, live studio audience now clapping.
Yeah. Hello, Merry Christmas, ho ho ho, welcome one and all to the Unexplainers Christmas Roadshow Noel's House Party Special.
Yes.
Oh, it's that wonderful time of the year. Please come in. We've had some lovely roast chestnuts around an open fire. We've had some hot eggnog, and now it's time to meet our first guest. Please, a lovely, warm midwinter solstice welcome to a man I'm sure you'll all love. He was very famous 10 or 15 years ago.
Actually, probably about 35 years ago.
He was well famous when your parents were younger. He's one of them, Mr. John Rutledge, and here he is. Here's John.
Hi, happy Christmas, everyone.
Woo!
Don't remember, get as much stuff as you can and get a credit card.
Don't.
And buy loads of stuff.
Don't.
Skimp
On
Christmas. Yes. It's great to be here, Mike.
Thanks for coming, John.
You've done the house up lovely. The Gothic mansion looks really Christmassy.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful. I'm really excited to be here.
Well, do you know what, John? I didn't have a great year. I had an Annus Horribilis, if you'll allow me to.
Which means dirty bottom.
I had a dirty bottom this year because one of our contestants, of course, didn't live to see Christmas. But
no.
I mean, apart from that, it's been a great year.
It's been great, and I noticed.
And we all make mistakes.
I noticed you've set up.
We all make mistakes.
You've set up 3 or 4 eggnogs, hot eggnogs.
Say that again, because you said that so well.
I noticed.
Hot eggnogs.
I know. Hot
eggnogs.
Don't skip on Christmas.
Don't skip on Christmas.
I've noticed you've set up 3 or 4 hot eggnogs there. Are we expecting guests here?
John, funny you should ask that, because it's Christmas is a time when the family come around to visit, and we all receive presents from each other.
Oh.
We don't skip on Christmas in my family. I know you don't in yours.
Because it's all about getting.
We've got 3 or 4 guests.
Oh, brilliant.
Coming in, 3 or 4.
Well, let's hope so. Someone's coming up the drive now. I'm just going to go down to the attic to get my laptop so I can apply for another credit card. So when I go to the attic, keep an eye out, see if there's anyone at the door.
Remember, if the credit card turns you down, there's always payday loans.
And I know a man who runs a pub who is minted as long as you pay him everything back by the 1st of January.
If you're very, very desperate, why not get a car loan? Why not buy a second-hand car at extortionate rates of interest?
Yes.
By a car loan company.
Yeah.
And then illegally sell that car on to a third party and pocket the money.
Alternately, for the price of a packet of mince pies, which is probably about £1.50, buy some, take them out to an older member of society's house, give them to them, and then when they're asleep, go through their bag and take as much money as you can.
Oh, you might want to start doing that sort of thing in November. Build up some trust, first of all, John.
Yeah.
No one has to shock people at the Christmas time.
Remember, don't
skimp
on
Christmas.
That's why I'm going down to the cellar to get my laptop to apply for another credit card. So keep an eye out for guests.
Okay, I will, John. Good luck.
Okay.
And then like jingling of
sleigh
bells.
And you just sit down in your chair and settle down.
Like a Val Dunican sweater.
Yes, and then you hear the big Gothic door. Doom, doom.
No, I think it would do like a Christmas ringtone on it. It'd go dong 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 dong.
Brilliant.
What's that? Dong 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 dong.
And then the audience have to
shut. Is that the door?
Let the studio audience have to shut. There's someone at the door. Let them in.
Dong 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 dong.
Someone at the door.
There's someone at the door.
And say let them in as well.
Let them in.
Let them in.
There's someone at the door.
Go on. Now
there's someone at the door, folks. It's time to let them in.
Let them in.
Let them in.
Oh my God!
It's only me, Travis
Perkins. It's Travis Perkins, everyone.
Oh, I am amazed.
Travis Perkins.
I'm so glad to be here tonight.
Oh, it's dead nice.
I'm very excited.
Travis Perkins in the house.
I tell you what, it's cold out there. Let us in. Is that some eggnog there on the table?
Help yourself, Travis.
Oh, let me put my bags down on shopping.
Me eggnog, Sue eggnog.
I've made sure I bought loads of things for myself using a credit card.
He's not stupid. Travis knows better than to... he always knows that he shouldn't. Don't.
Skimp.
on
Christmas!
Yay! Well done,
And
Travis.
I've bought loads of bags with me, and I've also bought some bags of intrigue and mystery.
Ooh. There you go.
As a lot of people who might or might not know me, my name is Travis Perkins.
Any relation to Travis Perkins of building materials fame?
Strangely enough, no, but my actual real name, I think, is actually Travis Walton. But for the sake of this, I've
Not
changed...
from Walton's fame.
No, but I am American. And that's what's
I thought I
fantastic.
hear an accent there.
Yeah, it's a very strong accent. And my story this Christmas, because what you're going to do, right, is you're going to decide whether I am going to go in the gunk tank, or I'm going to get more money to buy presents for myself.
Presents for
From
himself.
a credit card. And I was still am, a locksmith. I cut trees
A
down.
locksmith.
Yeah,
Is that the right word?
yeah.
Yeah. Not a locksmith.
No, I'm a locksmith.
You're a locksmith.
I cut down trees in America. Now, I'm here celebrating
Is that
Christmas.
not called a lumberjack?
In this country, I think you've got a different name for it.
We just call them
Locksmiths.
tree surgeons.
Yeah. And I'm here to spread some intrigue this Christmas because I've got a great story about the reason I'm here. 1976, 1977. I was locksmithing with some of the lads, and we were cutting trees down, digging them up. And out in the forest, out in the trees, we noticed some lights. And they weren't Santa, because this was long before Christmas. And a lot of the guys got scared, they got worried, and they said, "Don't go near the lights, it's dangerous, we don't know what it is." And we didn't. But I took a chance on it, and I ran out to the lights, Noel, and I suddenly disappeared. And all the lads that I was working with, all the other locksmiths, went back to the village and they said, "I've been taken by a light." And they saw it. They clearly saw it.
Abducted.
Yeah, abducted, as it were.
Take it up.
And I was gone for quite a while, to the extent where all the other lads that worked with us were accused of murder. And they were the local police took me in for question. They said, "What have you done with the fella's body? You've obviously killed him up the woods." And this went on for a while. They were all subject to this. And then a couple of days later, about a week, middle of the night, I woke up one of the lads ringing him from a phone box, screaming and crying. Screaming and crying. "They've taken me, they've taken me." And it works out that actually I was abducted by aliens, and on board that ship they probed us, they stuck things in us, and they did terrible things, unspeakable things. And under regressive hypnosis, I found out that I was taken by aliens and they did terrible things to us. And they've made a film about it called Fire in the Sky. And if you need to know more information, go on the internet and type in Travis Walton, Fire in the Sky, the film. And you'll find out what happened to us. And it's one of the most haunting things that's ever happened to a man.
Well, now, of course, we have to decide, Travis, whether, after that harrowing story, whether you're saved and we give you a free payday loan.
And a credit card with no limit on it.
Yep, but you have to pay it back, but there's no
There's
limit,
no limit on how much to spend.
Or we put you in the gunk tank, the Christmas gunk tank.
The gunk tank, which brings back harrowing memories of the experience and makes me feel like I'm being abducted all over again. So
This way we ask the studio audience and we say,
we shout payday loan or sadden alone.
we'll do it by a clapometer.
Okay.
I'll say payday loan,
Yeah.
or I'll say stick him in the gunk tank.
Okay.
This is the part of the show we do that.
Okay.
So first of all, round of applause for Travis Perkins / Walton for payday loans. It's looking
Nothing's happened.
not looking great. If you think Travis is a liar and someone who's let himself down, he's let his family down,
Because nobody believes that
and let
after
his
what
school
happened.
down, and very much let himself down,
They don't
then
believe.
can you please shout, put him in the gunk tank?
Put him in the gunk tank.
I'm going into
Yeah,
the
the
gunk
gunk
tank. And I've gone in the gunk
Don't-
tank. I've gone.
Just go in there.
I've gone.
There's nothing.
Now this bit. Watch this bit in the show. Watch this bit in the show now. I'm back, Mike. I'm back. Well, did you just put Travis Perkins in the gunk tank?
He's been drowned.
No, because I don't believe him. The fact that he said he was abducted by aliens and he's a locksmith, he's a liar.
He's a liar.
And you can check out that case study online by
He's a dead
typing
liar,
in Fire in the Sky, the film, the true facts. You can do that.
Of course, if you're watching this and you are the real
Travis Walton,
then I don't necessarily think you are a liar.
No, I don't either.
And I wouldn't drown you in gunk.
I actually think that case happened. And I actually think it's one of the most terrifying cases of alien abduction that has ever been documented. On a par with that of Betty and Barney Hill, who were two of the first proper alien abduction cases to be documented across America and the world. And they're both serious issues because you have to take on board that these people have been through something we might not understand, but we shouldn't pick on them for just doing something different to us.
Although that's no excuse, really. You know, just remember.
It's funny then.
Don't.
It's funny now. Skimp.
On.
Christmas. I've just come up from the cellar, Mike. Was that Travis Walton, Travis Perkins, who was abducted by aliens? He's just been gunked. Whoa, that's nuts. I've just filled out my application for a credit card.
How's you going?
And I've got another 2.
Good lad.
So there's still time to get down the shops and get as much stuff as you can.
What's the APR on them?
It's about 25%.
You've done well.
So it's not bad.
You've done well.
So, what's been going on up in the house since I've been...
Travis Walton turned up.
Yeah.
Told him a story about an abduction.
Yeah.
Thought he was lying.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Drown him in gunk.
That's brilliant. Well, I've got to pop out to the pub to speak to a landlord I know because I need some hard cash to go and buy some things.
Right. Why don't you just like pawn some of your stuff?
That's not a bad idea.
Mobile
Do you know
phones,
what?
and not even just your mobile phone, just any old mobile phone.
I might take my phone out to get it pawned now at a last-minute pawnbrokers. While I'm out,
and they'll say they want ID. Just give them anything, mate. They don't care.
Okay.
They don't care.
Okay. Right. Let's. So this bit of the show, I've gone out of the room.
Gone out of the room.
And
I'm just eating pumpkin seeds.
You'll do a bit, and then I'll introduce another mystery. Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Travis Perkins is no longer with us. But what's that? Ding 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 dong 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 dong. There's someone at the door. What should I do?
Let them in.
I'm gonna let them in. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe my eyes. Here he is.
It's the most haunted house in Britain, Borley Rectory.
It's Michael Borley Rectory.
Hiya guys, it's me, Borley Rectory, the most haunted house in the UK.
Wow, we've never had a house on the house party before.
It's great to be an actual house inside of a house. And what's amazing about this is the fact that...
So your name's not Wendy?
No, but that's funny
Wendy
because...
House. That's a funny
that's
joke.
a house as well.
That's a house in a house.
And that's funny. That's really funny. But no, I'm not. I am Borley Rectory.
Michael Borley Rectory.
The most haunted house in the UK. Sadly, I was burned down a while ago, but most of my ground still exists. And as a documented entity, I am the most haunted house in Britain. And what better time to visit a house than at Christmas? And remember, don't
skim
on
Christmas.
Get as much stuff as you can. It was funny then, it's funny now. Well, it's great to be here.
Michael, tell me all about your mysterious past.
Well, I'm crikey, I am nuts. If you can imagine a house that was built as a place where vicars and stuff lived, and nuns and all that, that's what I am. And what happened was, loads of people lived in me for ages, and they said they saw things like nuns. It was really freaky because there was unmistakable coal patches in me.
And were they coming and going? And
yeah, and people were staying, and they were writing on the walls that said things like, "Help, get me out," but no one was writing them on the walls. And a bloke called Harry Price, who was a great paranormal investigator, one of the best.
Big H.
He came along, and when he came along, he saw loads of things, and there were cold hands coming out of walls, and they were writing on the walls, and there was ghosts of nuns. And then, after all these things had been seen, I burned down mysteriously. And when I burned down, shadowy figures were seen around me.
Is that it? So hang on a minute. You had graffiti on you.
Yeah.
And then you burnt down.
I had all those
and
things.
Someone saw some shadowy figures, like Like youths in like hoodies with
No,
cans of petrol?
there were more things in that, but my memory is very distant now because I'm very old. But if you want to know more about me, type in most haunted house in the UK and you'll discover all of the things about me. But less of that, it's nearly Christmas. Let's have one of your eggnogs.
Help yourself.
Oh, that's nice.
Pour it down your chimney.
That is nice. That is a nice eggnog. That is nice.
Oh, good. I was just thinking you could do like a duet at Christmas time with Alfie Bow.
How would it go?
Don't know.
That is a nice eggnog. Now, I wish I could stay here all night, but is that a load of gunge over there?
That's a gunge tank there, Michael Borley Rectory.
What are you going to do with that gunge tank?
Well, this is why this show is such great fun, is I will now in a second ask the studio audience whether to spare your life and give you a payday loan of your choice.
Because remember, don't
skim
on
Christmas. And they'll either shout out payday loan or they'll shout out put him in the gunk, at which point I'll put you in the gunk.
Oh no, what's going to happen?
Well, we don't know. We never know.
Okay,
Michael,
go on.
That's the joy of the show.
Okay.
Studio audience, if you'd like Borley Rectory to be spared,
Michael
and
Borley Rectory.
Michael Borley Rectory to be spared and to have a free payday loan, can you all shout out payday loan?
Don't forget I'm the most intriguing house in Britain, everybody.
Payday loan.
What? One person. One person. Okay, if you'd like Michael Borley Rectory to go in the gunk, can you shout it in the gunk?
In the gun.
Ooh.
Oh, it's 50-50.
1-1. That means I have the deciding vote.
Oh no, what's
We
going to
have
happen?
the deciding vote. This is where Noel has the deciding vote. I'm just going to put on my lucky executioner's shoes, which are a very pointy cowboy boot with a 4-inch heel.
This is as mad as the time that a family came to stay and they left fleeing in terror because they saw all the ghosts inside of me.
I'm now wearing the lucky boots. I put on my jeans, inside leg 28, with a 32-inch waist. My paisley shirt is on. I have put some mascara on my beard. I'm ready to make my judgment. Pass me the black cap, please, if you would, there, Michael Borley Rectory.
There you go,
There,
mate.
put the black cap on. Michael Borley Rectory.
Yes.
I have the casting vote of Noel's, not Noel's,
Noel.
Noel's house party. I think you should go in the gunk. So
No.
off you go into the gunk.
Happy Christmas,
Into the
everyone.
gunk. Happy Christmas.
Get as much stuff as you can.
Get in the gunk.
Get all the stuff. Get
Get
your
in the
credit
gunk.
cards.
Get in the,
and get all
get
money
in the gunk.
off of other people.
Get in the gunk.
Have a great Christmas, everyone. I'm going
Get in the
back to
gunk.
hell and damnation.
He's in the gunk now.
I'm gone.
Just pouring the gunk on him.
It all goes down.
We're watching the bubbles come up
Goodbye.
from the chimney.
Goodbye.
There's bubbles coming from the chimney.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bubbles have stopped.
Goodbye.
And I can confirm that Michael Borley Rectory is dead.
Then I'll come back up. I'll come
when
back
he
up
is
from the
dead.
shops.
Back from the shop.
Ding. What's the doorbell go like? Okay.
Ding dong, ding dong. Oh,
I'm back, Mike.
Ah,
Whoa,
come in.
It is snowing so much out there.
You look like you could do with some hot eggnog,
You.
or even some hot eggnog.
I'll tell you what. I just saw the rapper Will Smith outside on the street, but he's not here now. But how can you tell he's been here in the snow?
I don't know. How can you tell the rapper Will Smith's been here in the snow?
Fresh Prince,
But
and that's a joke.
good.
And whoa, you would not believe I've sold my mobile phone.
Oh, really? 'Cause
I've
speaking of
sold-
Christmas presents,
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Yeah.
My good friend Darth Vader.
Yes.
I bought him some gifts this time of year.
Oh yeah.
And he knew straight away when I bought him.
Yeah.
And I said, "How could you possibly know?
Yeah.
You know what I've bought you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I have felt his presence."
And that's
And
yes.
that's another
I've sold my mobile phone.
good Christmas.
I've
joke
sold
there.
my phone at cash converters.
How did it go?
40 quid.
Lovely. Any ID?
No ID. I just
Perfect.
told them that I really needed the money and they let me have it. So
Wow.
remember, guys, whatever you can do now, get a credit card, payday loans. I know a
Sell
guy who
your
runs
stuff.
a pub who's minted and he can lend you loads of money. Get as much
Sell
stuff
your
as you
stuff.
can
Sell your stuff.
for Christmas, because it's not just about mystery and intrigue this time of year. It's about don't
Skim.
on.
Christmas.
Remember that, and you will have a great time. Because what I'm going to do is, my phone was perfectly fine, but I'm going to use that money to get myself a new phone that's 3 times as much and does exactly the same thing.
Brilliant.
And that way, when I go paranormal investigating, I can take pictures on it, just like I could with the old one.
And don't forget, kids, if you're in school and you've got like last year's mobile phone,
Yeah.
or maybe last year's football boots,
Yeah.
last year's Barcelona away kit,
Yeah.
your friends will laugh at you.
Yeah.
So remind your parents,
Yeah.
please don't
Skim.
on.
Christmas.
Right.
And so the next section now.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up now.
Should we wrap it up now?
Well, we've had a great Christmas.
We've had a great. We're only a few hours till Christmas Day now, and
Don't
thanks.
forget to put out some credit cards for Father Christmas.
Don't forget to go through
And
anyone's
like
bag
like a payday loan for his reindeer.
and get whatever you can. And remember, get as much mystery and I hope you have a mysterious and intriguing Christmas, everyone.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And remember, as the snow falls
And don't
outside,
forget that if you are in financial difficulties, come sort of late February, March, you can't make the payments.
it doesn't matter.
You can always take what they call, basically you declare personal bankruptcy.
Yeah,
And within 12 months, you'll be clear of all debt.
and that's easy.
They will sell your property to, any cars you own, anything of value.
That's easy.
But
until then,
after that time, you'll be 100% clear of debt. You'll be completely solvent again.
Yeah.
You'll have a bankruptcy order against you,
Yes.
so you won't be able to loan anything officially for 2 to 3
Yes.
years. There's plenty of channels of doing it
and there's
in other
still
ways.
enough time to get to a garage and get yourself a big sports car and maybe one for your wife.
And don't forget, if you're hanging around there with 2 kidneys, you don't need both kidneys.
Yeah.
You can function perfectly well on the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
On the black market, those things can fetch upwards of £30,000.
Yeah, and I hope you all get loads of stuff for Christmas. And remember, it's not just about getting stuff, it's about mystery and intrigue.
Yeah.
And we say good night now.
Good night,
From
sleep
the
well, have a
Unexplainers.
wonderful Christmas from myself, from John,
And it's the
from all of
Unexplainers.
us here, from the producers, the directors, the sound people,
Everyone.
the makeup artists,
And they've all
costume
got big
department,
cars.
the gaffers, the grips,
And they've all
the
got all the
drivers,
phones.
the editors.
And
if,
just
you,
get a.
if you've
get
been
a-
affected by anything you've seen or heard on today's show,
Yeah.
then please get help. Don't contact us. We couldn't care less.
I don't want anything
it's
to
literally
do
nothing to do with us.
with anything to do with you.
Legally, we're not responsible.
No.
This is a disclaimer.
No.
Take this as fair warning that we are absolving ourselves of any
Yes.
blame whatsoever.
Yes.
Please seek help from somebody else. Don't get in contact with John or myself. We're
Yeah.
not interested. We couldn't care less.
Yeah.
We're making a very healthy profit out of this show.
A massive amount
we
of
intend
money.
to spend it all and more. We'll
Yeah.
spend this and more.
I'm going to use the money to buy a property that's 4 times bigger than the one I can afford.
And that's great, because John's single. He doesn't need it that big,
I'm
but he can
getting
get
that.
it that big.
I'm getting that.
For God's sake, before the interest rates go up, really extend any loans you've got, any mortgages.
Do it all.
I know. I personally, I'm going to move into a 6-bedroom house.
Yeah.
We've got a perfectly nice 3-bedroom house.
Yeah.
But I've been told that now, a friend of mine does mortgages. I can extend that mortgage by almost £200,000, John.
And that is the spirit of Christmas.
If the rates go up, I'll be crippled. Forget that.
Forget it all.
Live for today.
Because
you could get hit by a sleigh tomorrow,
A
and you're going to be yesterday's
ghost
news.
could come and take you.
Father Christmas could come down your chimney.
you-
It could be structurally weak in the first place.
Yeah.
That brickwork, the mortar could be unstable.
Yeah.
That chimney stack could collapse
All
and
of
kill
that.
you in your sleep on Christmas morning. You may as well spend it now.
because
Because remember this: tomorrow is promised to no man or woman.
yeah,
So don't
skimp
on.
Christmas.
Good night, and thank you.
Happy
And have a wonderful Christmas.
from the Unexplainers, Roadshow, Christmas,
Noel's
Noel's
house party
Christmas house
special.
party. Big round of applause, everyone! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Woo!
That's really bad financial advice, guys.
It's fine.
for
It's
me.
fine because it's like it's not coming.
I did the disclaimer at the end of it.
He did. If you do a disclaimer on a podcast, it's fine.
Visa just called, they want to sponsor us.
I'll tell
High
you.
fives.
Yes.
These are the big guns. Come on.
Get in. That was a really good show because we combined mystery and getting stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a really good show.